I usually don't even really do much run-ins. I just watch a couple dudes, and just the stoke is so high. I just want to go off it, I don't know.
Speaking of you and BK,
Yeah.
what was the deal in Tasmania?
We might just pause. There's someone
with a jetpack. Well, this is insane.
Have you got an eye on Red Bull Rampage then down the line?
I mean,
Expectations for the weekend?
always go to a race to try to win.
who would be the main man to stand in your way, do you think?
I mean,
Hello everyone, my name's Rob Warner.
And I'm Eliot Jackson.
And this is Just Ride, the cycling podcast from Red Bull. And we're at Red Bull Hardline, Wales, Eliot, where the sun is unbearably hot against all odds.
I know. It wasn't
we're
this hot when
melting.
I first got here. I swear.
Put the waterproofs in the
my
bin.
goodness.
We're not going to need them this week.
No.
We're having a fantastic time, and we've got an absolutely, I would say, an amazing guest coming in a minute. Still a junior, but already, as we saw in Tasmania, pushing for elite wins. He's, this is the second chance this year he's got to go up against the best elite riders in the world, and I get a feeling he's going to take it.
Man, this guy, he's just a phenom. He can do everything, as you'll hear, he wants to do everything, which is really, it's super refreshing, I think, especially for a junior coming up. And I really love, we got some viewer questions that we asked him at the end. So make sure you stay because I don't know, it's just, that is the word to me. Refreshing, really exciting, really humble, just a great guy. Fresh.
He is fresh.
Totally.
He is also the reigning junior world champion. He's really, really fast. This is Asa Vermette. Today we're joined by the youngest rider we've ever had on Just Ride. At just 18, he became the youngest rider ever to finish on the Red Bull Hardline podium in Tasmania earlier this year. And we can't wait to see how he gets on this weekend, the first time here at Red Bull Hardline, Wales. Welcome to Just Ride, Asa Vermette. All right, thanks for coming in.
yeah, thanks for having me today.
And you haven't been here to Wales before. You've been on the track. What's your experience of it so far? Is it as mad and daunting as everyone says?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely, I just like the scale, I guess, it drops so much more in such a short amount of time compared to the Tasmania one.
It's an entirely different track,
it's just super steep. Yeah, everybody's brakes, they're working hard this weekend.
I've always felt like the track here in Wales is way more gnarly. Like those middle bits it's like a World Cup track in the middle.
For sure. It's like the parts you don't really even think about.
Totally.
The connecting parts of the track are the gnarliest. Like the one before the road gap is crazy. It's like a trial section. It's like my first time going through it, I was all over the place.
What's it been like kind of going down, ticking off the features, like those 90-foot jumps?
I had a little bit of experience from Tasmania, just kind of the same feeling. And that was my first time hitting a huge jump.
Was it really? It's not something you go and practice ever really then? There's probably not that many 90-footers about, right? Yeah, it's true, yeah.
I've hit big drops and stuff, but not any just built up 90-footers on a moto all the time.
Yeah.
But I guess it's pretty similar, but just on a mountain bike, you don't really get in that many jumps like that.
No.
So
Man,
taking them off
you look over them,
Yeah.
to be honest. You know what I mean? That's why I said it. You
Yeah.
look so like you've been doing it your whole life, hitting big 100-footers. But
Thank you. Yeah.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah,
do you
I
enjoy
really
the big
do.
jump? Yeah.
Yeah, I usually don't even really do much run-ins. I just watch a couple dudes, and just the stoke is so high. I just want to go off it. I don't know.
Do you follow people? Or are you just kind of your own man?
For the 90s, I didn't follow anybody because I kind of watched people and we already knew the speeds and knew it was going to work. But for the road gap, I followed BK off, and then just a couple other little ones I followed. But for the 90s, I just went in all by myself.
Speaking of you and BK, what was the deal in Tasmania? There was this inside line at the end of the track.
Yeah.
What is Asa Vermette's perspective?
There was this, just before the big drop, right before the last section of the trail, there was this inside line in these two corners that I just didn't see. I forget who was the first two to make it, but Jackson saw it in his live, or the live TV thing at the top. He was watching that and saw it, and doing it first run, a race run is gnarly. Props to him, but still, I just didn't really want to watch it. I've never wanted to watch a race before I go,
That's That's
like,
quite a mad to me
it's a
to
weird
hear
one.
you say that he was watching the live feed that he was about to drop into this race. That is mad to me,
Yeah,
actually.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'd never even wanted to know the times before I.
No, I
read
had headphones on
Yeah.
at the top, so I couldn't hear the PA or anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like you.
Yeah.
For me, that is mad. He was watching the
Yeah.
race before he dropped into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, but
But
he
it-
saw it, and then I just didn't see it, and just rode the line that I was riding. I messed up the right a little bit and didn't get my pedal out, but
There was I don't know, even at the top of the track, like you lost a little bit of time,
Yeah.
and then like you were gaining time the whole way
Yeah.
down.
I've for some reason races I've always done good in. I've always been slower at the top.
Yeah.
that right?
And gained, but I also think the bottom was more my style, just like flat out and just like fast. The tighter like rock guard and stuff, I'm like decent in,
Yeah.
but just like for some reason,
I was talking to Ansho, your mechanic, and we were talking about that because you like lost a little bit of time in Andorra, the like most recent World Cup, like right at the top of the track. Why is there something at the top of like? Does it take you a little bit to get into runs or?
I just haven't really like, besides actual race runs and quali runs, I don't really ever do like time training or anything. So I think like maybe they do it more, and then just like the intensity is quicker off the top is what I've been thinking.
Yeah.
So I just maybe have to train that more.
Yeah.
And
Is it something that's in your mind's eye now to take
for
care
sure.
of? Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if in Andorra I was 1.8 behind in the second split, and was
Oh, that's
0.5
huge now,
behind.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a long way behind.
So if I was the same there, then I would have gained until the finish and would have been good. So I just got to work on that first split, I guess.
We might just pause. There's someone.
There's somebody with a jetpack.
I was like, what the hell is going on? Are you for real?
Well, this is insane.
That's crazy.
You don't usually get stopped by a jetpack.
How
Yeah.
is it right?
Crazy. Yeah, compared to the World Cups, how are you like in Red Bull Hardline?
Oh yeah, I really do like it. It's like I always loved the freeride side of biking, like and just like mixing them together. And it seems like this mixes it together pretty perfectly. Just with like you got 3 days of like basically practice where you can just hit big jumps and just ride.
Do you feel like your finals runs here are comparable to like the effort that you would put in somewhere else? Like, are you able to get into that mindset?
Definitely, like in Tasmania, I didn't like because we don't really have like a warm up thing at the top because you get up.
Completely
Yeah.
different, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Like you
To
kind
a
of just
World
like
Cup, it's
yeah,
a completely different thing. A hardline,
Yeah,
for
right?
sure. It's kind of like a back home race where you just get up to the top and drop
Totally.
in type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Except you're doing it on a way gnarlier course. But yeah, so I mean I like visualized the track and definitely got into a mindset. It was a different type of thing though. It was more of like kind of survive almost, but not like crazy. I don't know. It was just like get to the bottom with a clean run more than like anything else. Just because
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make it down.
Yeah, I mean that's the approach a lot of people
Yeah.
have. But I would have said you were racing.
Yeah.
You know, you were
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
You looked amazing in Tasmania. You
Yeah.
were riding brilliant.
I know, 0.2. Like, did you show
Yeah.
up thinking that you could win that?
I definitely. I
Yeah.
usually show up to every race thinking I can win. That's how I always
Totally.
have tried like to think. I don't want to come into the race thinking I'm gonna do anything else. So, yeah, in Tasmania, I was definitely a bit bummed when I came across and saw second, but to see it was only 0.2 was
Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah, it was super close, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Against Jackson Goldstone
Yeah,
as well.
it was-
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You are still a junior.
for sure. Yeah,
What has that been like, racing World Cups in junior and then you racing elite at the hardline events?
I really like it.
Yeah.
It's cool to compare times, and just like be able to race against them.
Right.
I think it's like kind of a different vibe too. Like whenever I'm with the big dogs, I'm not too worried about like my placing. I don't know why. I'm just worried about like just having like a
Good run.
and
Yeah.
just like being smooth because no matter what place I get, it'll still be cool because I'm with like the big dogs or whatever. So.
I feel like the junior competition at the World Cups is insane right now.
For
Like,
sure.
Like,
Is it stepped up this year? It looks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like because last year it was like me and Max all around.
Yeah.
That were like, well, I mean, there was other dudes too, but like most of the time we were just 1 and 2. And this year is like, there's 5 of us that are like just within like a couple seconds
Yeah.
always. And it's just like, if you mess up a couple things in a World Cup run, it's like,
It's mad tight,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
And like last week in Andorra, me and Max had the fastest 2 qualifying times which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
of everyone?
crazy. Yeah, that's actually insane.
No
I feel like
way.
over the
Did
years,
you? Yeah.
it's been like, oh, is the conditions the same?
Yeah.
But like, man, it's the time that you guys start and the time that the elite start is so close. It's like
Yeah.
it is the same track, you know?
Yeah, it was cool to see that.
That must feel pretty good, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
That's like the ultimate.
For sure.
That's the ultimate qualifier.
It was. It was crazy.
Yeah, good on
It
you.
was super cool.
Yeah, so I feel like you growing up, like traveled around with your dad. Like it reminds me of when I was racing motocross. Like it was always like a family thing. It was like went with my brother and my mom and my dad and stuff like that. Like, and the first time I saw you, I think I met you in Rotorua a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
and
the
you were with your
Pickles.
dad. Like, how has that been?
I mean, yeah, super good. Growing up, me and my mom and my dad, the first year we started racing, my dad and I drove. We put 60,000 miles on the truck in
Really?
the U.S. just going back
Did
and
you?
forth,
Wow.
just hitting all like the little local series. Well, not really local. We had to drive a bunch, but
Yeah, the
Yeah.
local
yeah,
series.
yeah. But no, yeah, they've been. I mean, the biggest part. I wouldn't be here at all without them. They've.
Is your
helped.
dad here?
Yeah, he's.
I thought I saw him.
I thought I saw him as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen him.
Yeah,
That's
he
really
hasn't been able to come to any of the World Cups this year because he's been home working. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool that he was able to come out here. I'm stoked he came to this one just because it's one of like obviously the gnarlier ones. So I
Yeah,
wanted.
sure.
To,
Yeah.
Does you feel a little bit like want more pressure when he's here, or no?
I think less honestly, just
yeah.
because like growing up, that's all like my parents have always
Sure.
been at the races, so it just kind of feels more natural. I guess I don't know.
And did you race motocross before?
Yeah, I grew up me and my dad moto probably more than mountain biking. Growing up.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That was your roots more then?
Yeah, we have this super good spot just 30 minutes away from our house.
I might have been there with Miles. The amazing track.
The Aztec, yeah.
Oh, I've heard of
yeah,
that.
Aztec.
the big
yeah.
step up.
Yeah, there's
Is
a
it
good
all
step
there?
up. Yeah, they switched the track around,
No
but it's
way.
the same thing.
Wow.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, the track there, and then we have like a
Yeah,
bunch of
Aztec.
miles of like super good single
And
track and stuff.
in the washes, in those little
Yeah.
sort of dried stream beds.
Yeah.
Been there, done that, Eliot. But I know you. I didn't know you were so good at riding moto, but you were on a track with quite a well known. We're all in awe of this.
one thing that you definitely didn't do is ride at Eli Tomac's house.
No, I didn't. I went there. But I didn't get a ride. No, you're right. I got a watch, which was pretty good. But you
know.
got on the track.
Yeah, I was able to ride with Eli. It was,
No way.
It was the most insane thing. Like, I mean, I probably could ever do. Hey, it's
Yeah.
like the pinnacle.
What's it like to see him in action?
Yeah,
Like,
so gnarly, dude.
Is
It
it?
was like, I mean, there's no chance. It's like you come into a corner and he would like overtake you, throw so much roost into your goggles, and then just take. I mean, yeah,
grabbing
Yeah,
clutch,
just
grabbing gears. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
savage,
sick.
isn't he?
Yeah,
Did you get to hang out with him at all? Like, kind of see him train, like mindset or anything like that?
just the one day that I was there, I mean, it wasn't. It didn't seem like they were doing anything crazy. It was just
Sure.
like a normal day in the office, basically.
Yeah.
Just show up. They did 2 30-minute motos. Did like a couple laps, I guess, and just like full pin straight out, like little warm up, and then just it was crazy. It was so gnarly.
Doing clutches.
Yeah. Would
Wow.
never let off the throttle, just let off the clutch. It was so crazy.
Mad to see that on a 450.
Yeah, for sure.
That is madness.
But yeah,
no
to be
one
able to-
does that. Only him. He's the only dude, really. Yeah.
But to be able to ride with him was
Well,
we'll
what day.
try.
Yeah.
Was the most insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the week before I came out to the first World Cup, so
Oh, no way.
it was like a little.
Oh, you were buzzing there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's amazing.
The part like before I came with Eli, they offered for me to come out a couple more times, like. But I was like, I gotta go to the World Cups, and I almost texted Nico. I was like, I don't know, I hurt myself, dude. I gotta
Yeah.
go out with Eli
Yeah.
some more.
What's it been like with Nico? Like, you have been with Frameworks. Like,
Yeah.
Nico started this bike company.
Yeah.
And he's created, I don't know, it's like turned into this really dialed program that everyone wants to be on.
Yeah.
What made you believe in him so much?
I mean, he just kind of seemed like somebody I could relate with like the most, just because he was like he's just a racer, you know?
Yeah.
Like not like any big like brand is like not like a manager of the team. Like
Yeah.
they came up to me. He was just like a racer that came up to me in 2022 at the US Open, Fox US Open. Came up to me, asked if I wanted to ride his frame the next day or ride his bike, and rode his bike.
Which is a bike, for people that don't know, that he's like... Neko Mulally was a racer
Yeah.
who basically designed and built his own bike, right?
Yeah.
And now you're riding it to World Cup wins.
Yeah.
So it is actually, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
It is.
And you must have offers from big factory teams, right?
For sure.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you stick with Neko
Yeah.
on this like one-man band
Yeah.
almost sort
Yeah,
of program.
totally, yeah.
It's mad to see, but it clearly works for you.
Yeah, and I just relate with it more. Like I was saying, just like I mean,
Brilliant.
I've
It's
already
actually
been on it
brilliant
for like
to see.
I've already been on with Neko for the past like 3 years, so
Yeah.
super comfortable with everything. Like I mean, it's like a little family basically.
Yeah.
Like nothing like big team. I've never been on a big team, but it seems like there's more things going on. And if I want to like have a problem with the bike or whatever, I can just go right to Neko. We can fix it up or
Yeah.
and just talk about stuff. And he's raced him for 15 years, so having that as like a guy on his shoulder is insane.
He's clever, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always think
Super
it's
clever.
interesting that like there is a maturity I think that you already have where when you first ride you're like, oh my god, I want to be on this factory team with the big semi and things like that. But I think as you race more and more, it's like, oh, what fits my personality?
Yeah,
like exactly
for
like
sure.
what you said of,
Yeah.
you know, who can I relate to?
Yeah, for sure. And I've always liked being kind of more of an underdog type, like not being in the top and everybody expecting you to do like on the best team or whatever. Like I think it feels better for me whenever everybody's working like twice as hard to make it work, and then when it
Yeah.
works
Yeah.
out, then it's like twice the amount of like
You're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
I like it.
You're right in there, aren't you? Like,
sure.
Yeah. And how's the bike to ride then?
I really do like it. It's like all I really would want out of a bike. Down like race is great, super planned to the ground, but then also like super playful. I flip it and like three and stuff.
Like backflips.
Yeah.
Why do you were talking about you liking Freeride and
Yeah.
stuff. Like when did that happen? When did you learn how to backflip?
Man, just into like a foam pit one day, my friend was like, he learned backflips before me. And he like peer pressured me into it, and then since then I like fell in love with it.
No way.
And just like seeing, because it doesn't seem like there's too many racer dudes that do like free ride.
Yeah.
Not
It'd be
anymore,
cool to, like,
right?
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
become so specialist.
Yeah.
That I don't think anyone thinks they can do both,
Right.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that you could really.
Have you got an eye on Red Bull Rampage then down the line?
I mean, yeah. If, if the opportunity came up, I would.
I feel like the opportunity
never
could
say
come
no.
up.
Yeah.
I think it'll come up right after this podcast is released. Yeah.
The only issue we have is the last World Cup is usually the same weekend as the.
Sure.
But
Well,
He's on it, look. He is on it.
you know what you do is you wrap up the overall a
The
race
race
early.
before.
That's
and
right.
then you're all good.
or the Brandon Semenuk technique where you got like the dudes building the line,
Yeah,
you
and
show
then
up.
you just show up. I love it.
No, but I've always loved that side of it.
Yeah.
Just being like more than just a racer, you know, like I don't know, it's cool.
And you had this like amazing race tapes episode. Like Red Bull has this little series, big series, I guess. And your episode went viral. It's like over 1 million views
Yeah.
now, you know?
It's crazy. That was my first time doing like a big like kind of video project like
Yeah.
that, and it was cool. My first World Cup year is like a perfect time to do it.
Yeah. Do you enjoy the media side of things?
I do. I've always like posting on Instagram and getting sick clips with my friends and stuff, and it's cool now having like the fancy cameras and stuff being out here where there's like dudes like all
Yeah.
like, and you get clips all day and whatever.
Yeah, it's
but-
perfect, isn't it? That's right.
I know you've got a crew following you
For sure.
around.
Yeah, it definitely gets a little overwhelming
Yeah.
sometimes, but just because I didn't grow up with that or whatever. But yeah, going out with iPhones and getting clips still gets me hyped up. So
Has it been has it felt like everything has happened really fast? I mean,
for
like,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like a year and a half before the first World Cup year, I was like just riding like local series.
Is that right?
Got on Neko's program.
No
Yeah.
way. Is that right?
And then my first year of racing World Cups got on like Red Bull, which was crazy.
Because you're
Yeah.
quite fast. It's the bit we're missing out here. But it's true, right?
It's just, I just never would have expected it. Like,
Yeah.
Came in swinging.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So we're like Thursday practice today.
Yeah.
How was today?
Super good. We ticked off all the features. We got them all.
No bother to you.
No, yeah. I mean,
Pretty easy.
once you see a dude go off it, you're like,
Road gap, no problem.
road gap was super good. Yeah.
Did it have you nervous?
Looking at it was way more nervous. When I got on my bike, I knew I could do it. Just like, if those dudes can do it, why can't I?
That's
You know,
right.
type mindset I have. So.
Free ride mindset.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just followed BK off that, and then like the 90s, take those off today. But it's a pretty cool feeling flying in the air for that long. It's gnarly.
Have you done a full run?
We got a full run. We had to go around the 90s this afternoon because it was a little windy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you put it all together, yeah.
What we know from hardline, this hardline here in Wales is that it's not really the features that win it, it's the bits between, I guess.
For sure.
You're going to have to,
Yeah.
I mean, and they are, especially with that new top section,
Yeah.
it's wild up there, right?
Yeah.
Down to that first big, like, Rampage feature.
Yeah, for sure.
But, you know, that's this serious time to be made in those
Yeah.
spots.
It's mostly, like, the way I think about it for Tasmania and, like, coming into this one was the jumps and everything, all the features were kind of like a break because everybody's going the same speed through them.
Yeah.
So you can just, like, take a breather, basically, and then just worry about the stuff in between that actually like matters for time.
Do you feel like it gives you a bit of a advantage, like knowing that kind of stuff? Like even though this will be your first event in Wales, like having that experience from Tasmania, like those little strategies.
Yeah. I learned that over like my last year in a World Cup. Whenever there's like a jump or some like motorway section, you can kind of take a breather, think about what you're about to go into. With this, you have a bunch of like opportunities to do that because there's however many big jumps on this track. So
And then straight into the Nara after it, really.
So yeah,
isn't
you
it?
get like a breather. I mean, a breather. You're still going off a big jump, but you gotta just like kind of reset the mindset for the next section.
So expectations for the weekend?
I mean, always go to a race to try to win. That's always my goal.
Who would be the main man to stand in your way, do you think?
I mean, Ronan Dunn won it
I
last
thought
year.
that might be roll off your list. He's committed. He wants to win it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's right.
I mean, there's a bunch of fast dudes here too.
Yeah.
BK's back on the bike.
Yeah.
Ollie
Yeah.
is ripping.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
For
Fellow
sure.
junior.
Yeah, he won a World Cup this
Yeah,
year.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Charlie. There's a lot
Yeah.
of dudes out here that are.
Yeah, there is. When you start to look down that list,
It just
that's
keeps going,
right.
hey?
Yeah, it does a
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the goal.
So we've got some viewer questions here, Asa. Tom asks, what are your thoughts on the current World Cup tracks? Are a lot too fast and machine made? Should World Cup track builders be taking some pointers from Hardline or?
I definitely think they should. Just the tracks are getting like, I mean, they're so fast and like kind of like they're just trying to like, I don't know. The way I felt is like they just make them easier so you can like, I think they're worried about the broadcast or something maybe, like to make it shorter and then like times are way tighter. Like there's nothing that separates you. Like there's not a gnarly rock garden that like if you get it really good, it'll separate you from the other guys. It's like,
Has it been harder to win now then? Like,
yeah, I mean, basically, you just have to have like a perfect run.
Any mistakes?
Any mistake?
You are not even on the podium, is what
basically.
people say.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, for juniors, it's a little easier to have a mistake, but
Yeah.
for elite, I mean, the times for even qualifying is crazy.
Yeah.
Flying Meta asks, will you enter Rampage at some point? I'm still waiting for a rider to do both, win a World Cup overall and Rampage. Maybe you or Jackson could be it. Good question.
I mean, that's like the dream, kind of, because I like both sides of it, and being able to be the best in both would be insane. But put the bar down a little bit lower for the like the Rampage one. I don't know if I'd be able to win that one, but going to the event and competing in that is definitely a goal. So yeah,
You'll be there. You'll be there.
Sam asks, if you could ride anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I mean, just over like the past 2 years, going to all the crazy places has been insane. But I still like home the best. I think Durango, Colorado.
Do you?
Nice.
You do, yeah.
I do.
Dry and rocky.
With no air.
Sounds amazing.
And good sushi, despite being that far from the sea.
actually.
The
That's
sushi's
why I always
insane.
tell people they don't believe me.
The sushi's the best I've ever eaten, but it's like, how far are you from the sea? It doesn't even make sense.
No, there's no sea.
Remy asks, how has the Red Bull support changed your career?
I mean, ever since like growing up, before I even like knew about biking, really, you always like, or like any like you just see like a Red Bull person, you just want to be that person. He's like the pinnacle of whatever sport he's in, and to get like a helmet was one of the best feelings. I mean, like better than like, I compare it with like a win. Like it's just like you won in life. Not like that, but you know what I'm saying.
Are they paying you to say that?
No, honestly, it's just like the coolest.
Sort of. A little bit. He's influenced.
But no, yeah, and just like the support at the World Cups, having because we're not on the biggest team, so having like the massage person and whatever to help me out has been really cool.
Makes a big difference
That's
to
so
you,
cool.
yeah.
For the Love of Bikes asks, do you think training on the East Coast has helped with muddy and wet races?
For sure, because in Durango we don't get any. Like I've never ridden really mud until we went to the East Coast. So going to Neko's downhill southeast was one of the first times I was riding in the mud, and it definitely helped.
Yeah.
I definitely still got to get better at it. That's the one thing that I definitely struggle with a bit. But
Giraffa asked, Red Bull Sarah Bajo in 2026?
those are so gnarly. Yeah.
He says at Red Bull Hardline. No one's ever said that before. I don't think.
I mean, maybe. Those are gnarly though.
They are wild.
Just with
They're crazy.
Yeah,
Actually. The track's built in the morning for most
for
of them.
sure. Yeah, and just like having there could be a dog or something run out. There's other
no rerun, rerun.
Yeah.
Dogs are actually in the rules. There's no rerun
Had
for
to make a rule
animals,
for it.
anything like that. You don't get another go. That's
No
part
way.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog, it's over.
It is an
And you have to
obstacle.
cut your bars for the courses, right?
Ideally.
It seems so gnarly.
Chris Kilmurray asks, if you could only listen to Ozzy or Nickelback for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I mean, come on.
Yeah, definitely.
There's not
Ozzy,
even a
yeah.
comparison to Prince of Darkness or some manufactured band. Get it.
Okay.
This is
okay.
Aussie all the
Leave
way.
that one
I
there.
answered that one for you.
I don't know why. That's not my question. That's not my question. I'm just the
Got
guy.
Black Sabbath tattoo.
Lois asked, do you hit the gym and train endurance?
I mean, I've grown up pedaling, so that's kind of my endurance side that I've built up. But the first year I went to the gym was right before my first World Cup year. I didn't really ever go to the gym before. I just grew up riding. And I didn't really go to the gym that much, honestly, before my first World Cup. This off season, before this season or whatever, I went to the gym every other day or whatever. I had a program, which I noticed it felt like a big difference on the bike.
Better.
You just don't
You
have
feel
to.
better?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you? Stronger. And
Just stronger, and you don't have to try as hard to do things that you were just trying to get over or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
And just being fit where you can just hold the same
Right.
stance or whatever through an entire run and be
don't have
not.
to sit down and rest those
Yeah.
little legs.
Yeah.
No, I've definitely noticed it helps a lot.
Yeah. And then last question. Micah asks, have you ever had any trouble getting back up to speed after a crash?
I mean, not really, I guess, because I've the month before my first World Cup, I broke my hip and then went in and I ended up winning my first World Cup. So
I couldn't believe that. That was insane. I forgot about that.
The answer is no. Amazing.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah.
Well, Asa, I can't wait to watch you ride. We're
can't.
going to be up there tomorrow.
Sweet.
And yeah.
Good
Can't
luck
wait
with
to
the
see you
weekend,
race.
mate. Let's
Thank
see you
you.
get that first elite win.
I'll try.
Just lay on the pressure.
No pressure. I think you got it under control. Thanks very much for coming.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Asa.
Yeah.